Next is a class from the Chaitanya Charitamrita, given by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded in December of 1966 in New York.
Iti changsakala pungsak prasnastu bhagavan swayam indradi vyakulam lokam mrayanti juge juge. ज्ञान योग भक्ति तीन साधनेर बसे ब्रह्म आत्मा भगवान त्रिविध प्रकाश. So the absolute truth is manifested according to the vision of the seer. The absolute truth is one without second. But according to the capacity of the seer, the absolute truth is manifested either as Brahma, impersonal Brahma, or localized Paramatma, or the Supreme Personality of God. So, this point we have discussed. So, Lord Chaitanya is giving one evidence from Srimad Bhagavatam. Vadanti tat tattavidas satyam jad jnanam adhyam brahmeti paramatmeti bhagavaniti sabdati. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said that the absolute truth is one, without any duality. He is simply named in different ways. And what are the different names? Brahma, Paramatma and Bhagavan. ब्रह्म अंग कांति तार निर्विशेष प्रकाशे सूर्य जन चर्म चक्षे ज्योतिर्मय भाषे. Lord Chaitanya said the conception of Brahma is that it is the rays of the body of Krishna. Just like the sunshine is the rays of the body of the sun disk. Similarly, Brahma Anga Kantita Nirvishesh Prakash. And in that Brahma Jyoti or rays, there is no variegatedness. Just like if you all of a sudden see to the sun, you don't find any variegatedness in the sky. It appears just like only dazzling effulgence. But when the sunlight is not there, we can see millions and millions of stars in the firmament. So, in the Upanishad also, it is prayed that, my Lord, you kindly move this curtain of glaring effulgence so that I can actually see you. So, one who is dazzled by this glaring effulgence of the rays of Krishna, they can realize the Supreme Lord or the Supreme Absolute Truth as impersonal. Sujjajana charmachakhe jyotirmaya bhashe. Charmachakhe, with our present eyes, defective, or our senses are defective. We are very much proud of our eyes. I want to see personally. But we do not know that these eyes or any sense, they are all defective. They are not perfect. Just like in the glare of the sunshine, we see nothing. We see sometimes darkness. So, we cannot believe these eyes or senses. We have to take information of perfect knowledge from the authorities. That is the Vedic way. So those who want to see God or the Supreme Absolute Truth by the agency of their imperfect senses, they say that God is impersonal. Very imperfect, that is a realization of the imperfect senses. Perfect vision of the Supreme Lord is a person Just like nobody can enter into the sun disk, and they can say from distant place, oh, there is nothing, it is simply fire. But from Scripture we understand, no, that is a planet. And as in this planet we have got so many variegatedness, similarly in that planet also there are, in every planet. There is no reason to disbelieve that in other planets there is no life, there is no variegatedness. No, according to Vedic literature it is not accepted. In each and every planet there is variegatedness as we find in this planet. The difference is that in some of the planets earthly matter is prominent, some of the planets fiery elements are prominent. So in the sun planet, fiery elements is very prominent. They are the living entities and everything, they are made of fire. So he is giving another evidence from Brahma Samhita. Yasya prabha prabhavato jagadanna koti kotisya sesha vasudhadi vibhuti bhinnam tad brahma niskalam anantam asesha bhutam govindavadi purusam tamaham vajam. I worship the primal Lord, Govinda, whose bodily effulgence is Brahma Jyoti. And the Brahma Jyoti, that is nothing but his bodily effulgence. And in that Brahma Jyoti, Yasya prabha prabhavata jagananda koti, or that Brahma Jyoti being manifested, there are innumerable planets and universes. There are. The same example, just like in the sun sign, there are innumerable planets. So similarly, in the original sign, Krishna sign, this is sun sign, the original sign is Krishna shining. In that effulgence, there are innumerable Vaikuntha planets, spiritual planets. Ekansina situ jagat. In the Bhagavad Gita you will find all these planetary manifestations is situated in 1/4 of his effulgence. 3/4 of the manifestations are in the spiritual sky. Tad Brahma niskalam ananta asesha bhutam. Asesha bhutam. It is so much extended that nobody can calculate how far. We cannot calculate even the sun sign, how far it is extended, and what to speak of that original effulgence. So our knowledge is always imperfect. We cannot study even millions and millions part of the opulence of the Supreme Lord. So it is futile to deny God because we cannot calculate his potencies and expansion of potencies. Paramatma jeho teho Krishner at angsha atman atmahan Krishna avatamsha. Now, this localized aspect, Paramatma, in individual soul living, is called Paramatma. So, that Paramatma, super soul, is also a part representation. The body of Krishna is Satchidananda Vigraha, Sat, Chit, Ananda. Three spiritual divisions. Not division actually, they are one, but for our understanding we analyze in that way. Sat, Chit, Ananda. Sat means eternity. Brahma realization, impersonal Brahma realization is realization of eternity. Paramatma realization means eternity and knowledge. And Bhagavan realization means full realization, eternity, knowledge and bliss. Simple eternal realization is without factual knowledge and without bliss, impersonal. The impersonalists, they cannot enjoy the transcendental bliss. They simply stay as eternal, that's all. Shantaras, it is called Shantaras. Peaceful Shantaras. There is no exchange. And further development is Dasaras. And further development is Sakharas. And further development is Vatsalyaras. And further, and the ultimate development is Madhurjaras. So, in the spiritual atmosphere, there are different degrees of realization. So, this Brahma realization is the first step, and the Paramatma realization is the second step, and Bhagavan realization, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, that is the ultimate stage. He is giving some evidences from Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita also. Krishnam Hiram Abhihi Tam Atmanam Akilam Atmanam Jagadhitaya Jo Api Atra Dehi Bhavati Maya. Now, in Srimad Bhagavatam, some advanced devotee is indicating Krishna. Krishnam enam avehi. This Krishna, when Krishna was present in person, many persons studied him in a different way. But one of them, who is pure devotee, he is describing about Krishna, that enam, this Krishna Krishnamenam abhihi, you should try to understand what is that. Tam atmanam akhilatmanam. Atmanam akhilatmanam. Atma means this self or soul. So we individual soul, we are part and parcel, fragmental part and parcel of the Supreme. Therefore, Krishna is to be understood as the source of all individual self. Akhila Atmana. Akhila means all. Then Jagadhitaya, now he has come, he has descended out of his causeless mercy, Jagadhitaya, for the benefit of this world, this planet. Dehiva Abhati, just like he appears ordinary person. Abhati Maya. Maya, this Maya is not delusion. This Maya means by his internal potency. By his internal potency, he can appear just like us, but he is not like us. He is the Supreme Personality of God. Athva bahunaitina kingatina tabarjana vishtabhya aham idam krishnam ekansina sito jagat. Now, the Lord says, Krishna says, when Arjuna asked him, Krishna, will you describe something about your different potencies by which you are working in this material world? Then Krishna described so many things. Out of that, one verse is that Athava bahunaitina kingatina tabarjana. My dear Arjuna, I have described in a nutshell many of my potencies displaying in this manifested world. But you can understand one thing, that by one part, by manifestation of one of my part, I have entered all the universe and all the hearts of living entities. Just like by one reflection of the sun, if you put millions of pot with water, by one of the potencies of the sun, you will find the sun is represented in every pot.